This is lesson 11. We're going to refine, some of the missing elements from openings here. We need a wall that extends from this end wall to the other end. Let's see. Let's take that end wall and attach it to the wall above. Right? So quite clearly there's a gap over there. That could be explained in an elevation view. Not east, but a north or south elevation. It's going to tell us, yeah, I need a wall at about level 3 to level 4. It also tells us that maybe that roof belongs a bit lower. The eave needs to overhang a bit past level 2. Let's go to our 3D view and edit that profile. It's sort of like this part of it. I'm just dragging it out, maybe not 9 feet. Let's bring it out 4 feet. Close that. Remember that will change the elevation. So if we go forward to this view, we have the overhang we wanted, but well, level 2, let's give it a base offset of -2 feet. And then we can connect up that wall, but it looks like it's drawing where we want it. This side has that wall beyond. We want to do the same thing. Let's just do it from the 3D view. Drag it out this way, not 27 feet, but 4 feet. Finish edit. Back. The elevation view. It's probably symmetrical to the other one, so we'll say -2, and that'll be in the right place. We can't see it because this wall in front is occluding its view. So we need a wall from level 3 to level 4, the length of the building. It's probably not as massive as this wall, so we'll use a generic 12-inch wall. Let's go and draw on level 2. Wall. Generic 12. Not masonry. We don't want any. Generic 12, and I believe it's along here. I'm just going to go right past everything here. Just so that it's way out there. No, that wall wanted to be level 3 to level 4, so let's move it to level 3. And the top constraint is up to level 4. That's where that wall wants to be. Go to a 3D view. I'm going to be lazy and click this icon. That wall also wants to attach to the roof above it. So that's going to give it that height. And then we can just drag in let's go to level 3 and fix it. Stop there. Stop there. Does that make sense? We have a 3D view without all this, these underlays, so we can see what the model is looking. So we've completed that wall. On this side, we just have a part of it that is in here. Watch what I do here. I select the wall, and I'm mirroring it. I'm going to choose the ridge of this roof as the axis, so it puts it there. It's longer than we need it. I'm going to drag out one end so I can quickly identify it. Well, alright, let's go to level 3 and see if we can. It's going to go to there, right? More or less. Yeah, that wall is where it belongs. Might even start a little bit lower, and then we need a wall from here to there. And pause this and do it. In order to identify the point where that wall's going to begin, I'm going to look at an elevation. I believe this is the south. So that wall, the wall that's missing is from level 2 up to level 4. Wall. I don't want to draw by face, so let's go to a plan view. Maybe a 3D view. Let's go back to the 3D view. Wall. Level 2 to level 4, the 12-inch wall. I'm going to start drawing out here somewhere. So it's a little bit of a cowboy approach. But do you see how, because I know what the base constraint of my wall is, I can draw with confidence. In that direction. I'm not in the right spot, right? I'm going to drag it to a new position, but the base constraint, top constraint, are where they belong. There are other ways to do this, but I'm just trying to quickly finish up the building envelope here. Let's turn on shadows so we see what we got. Alright, these two walls need to also attach to that flat area. And then I think we're done with the envelope. Oh, sorry. I, these guys that I've been using as pilasters are overlapping. Remember, from level G to level 1, remove the top offset. If we wanted to fix that, that's how we could adjust these and make the top constraint to level 5 where that roof is. Now, you can also attach columns to the roof. So we can attach the top to the roof. Alright, so some of these pilasters, we could remove the bottom one and say this column or pilaster actually starts on level OG. Right? So we're starting to get a sense of what the shape of the building. This is going to be lesson 11, and we're going to talk about refinements. So let's save it and then draw a couple building sections. So file, save as, project. Refinements to shell. Let's just go to first floor plan, draw a couple sections, long section and cross section. Draw a cross section this way. And a long section this way. I don't know exactly where those are just yet, but we can adjust them. You can also have the section box aligned to those views. So there's if I go to view, section through the building right now. What the heck is this? That roof has a longer overhang than it needs, right? Let's go to a view where we can fix that. That's not a good view. Just going to fix that overhang. Okay. So now our section looks a little more reasonable. You can see the area that we're cutting through. We're missing trusses and some structural systems and floors above here. These guys don't need top offset, so I'll set that to 0. Those columns, column system. Remember, we conflated that cluster of structural stuff to this big fat 4x4 area, so we'll have to think about how that is modeled. But we could take these two columns and have their top constraint be level 4, and that would not be terribly inaccurate, but that's going to show up differently in the 3D view, which we'll never get to at this pace. That's the default 3D view, the other one without the underlays. Mm. Elevation, south. We change style to wireframe. We can see through. Oh, we didn't draw the south elevation on that. Did we draw a north one? I don't think we drew a north and south elevation, did we? No, we haven't got those drawings in place. Let's go to south elevation. And insert. Let's link. CAD drawing. Existing south elevation. It's going to pin it somewhere. We're going to have to find it and drag it where it belongs. Unpin it. Since we have the markers, we can align vertically. So use the align tool. That is going to go to that and undo that. Let me drag this someplace where I can align it approximately. So the ground floor we can align to OG. Align. Level OG is going to want so vertically we're correct. Horizontally, let's try that grid line to that face. Okay, so this is telling us, whoa, roof pitches are a little more shallow than a 4. Save this file before something happens. Make it a 3. Yeah, it looks like a 3. Take these two and make those 3s. That means our walls are going to be wrong, so we're going to have to drag down these walls that we asked. that probably is also a 3, right? Because it's a little too tall in elevation. But I think we're comfortable with the idea that we're in good shape, and then we're missing this whole thing, which we have to draw. File, save, go to the 3, let's go to the 3D view that have the elevations in there, so you can see that I don't see the south elevation anywhere. Not sure why. Is it hidden in this view? Let's go to graphics. Oh, it might, you know, it's buried inside the building there. Look at that. We change to wireframe, we'll see it. See it there? There it is. Let's push it forward. Go that way. Change back to hidden line. So those are the drawings we're using to represent this building. Let's stop there, save this lesson, and save the file. That's lesson 11, refinements to shell.